Hello everyone, welcome to a new video, and today is a reading vlog, one that I'm very excited for and I've been waiting to do. And that is the attached at the hip reading vlog. And now the basic summary that I can give you is our girl Ori just graduated college and she's like, I don't know what to do. And so a reality TV show. And if you've seen Survivor, it's a take on Survivor, but with a romantic twist. So she's on this show. And she is quite literally attached at the hip to another person with an 8-foot rope. I think that's the length of the rope. But attached with a rope. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, guys, I just got to chapter 9, okay? And the page right before chapter 9 is the opening monologue for the first episode of Attached at the Hip. And that is what the Survivor spin-off series is called. She's not on Survivor, but a Survivor spin-off series with someone who, like, she had a crush on. I don't really know how to describe it. Basically someone from her past, okay? But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I literally sprinted in here to talk about this one thing. And it is the monologue. And the host of Attached at the Hip. Do you want to know who it is? And if you're watching this, you probably know. Especially if this video is not spoiler free. Which I don't think it is. Miss Jamie is the host of Attached at the Hip. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, you're gonna know now. Jamie is one of the main characters in her second novel, Better Together. And just to see Jamie like living a good life in entertainment, which is what she wanted, makes me so happy. If you haven't read Better Together, you obviously don't have to read it to read Attached at the Hip. But like it makes things like that, like Jamie being the host of Attached at the Hip, so much better and so much more fun. But like I just needed to bring that up because oh my gosh, and I'm loving it so much. And like, I don't want to say that what I'll predict this book rating will be, but like, I'm literally devouring it. Alright, I'm gonna make this update quick because I do kind of have a headache. It's not that bad, but I don't want to make it worse by talking a lot. Anyway, I read a few pages this morning before I went to work because I had a little bit of time. So I read a few pages and got to chapter 19, so page 103. And Ori is now partnered up with Kennedy. Kennedy with an I, which is so fun. So day 3, they did a puzzle challenge. Someone got eliminated. Not Ori or Remy, don't worry. They're just with different partners now. And Remy picked Priya, I think that's how you say it, Priya, to be his new partner, like how to pick in a certain order or whatever. The winning team got to pick first, obviously. May, she was the one who got eliminated. So the other guy, can't remember his name at the moment, has to spend 3 days in isolation until the next challenge. On an island by himself, basically. And oh my goodness, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm having a blast, and this one reads so fast for me. Like, it doesn't feel slow, and I love that. Because for me, most contemporaries, like just the genre in general, to me, for some reason, most of them feel slow. I don't know why, it just feels slow. And we also got to see Zarar. I'm probably saying that wrong. Zarar, which is Jamie's man. They're like co-hosting it together, and it's so cute. Anyways, I am really enjoying it. I would take some reading clips today, but I fear I might not get very much reading done today. Okay, so I'm in chapter 20, and Ori's current partner is Kennedy. And I really want to enjoy this moment between Kennedy and Ori right now because it's honestly so cute. Like, but I know from the confessional notes, Kennedy's third confessional, that she's just using her to get farther game and will eventually vote Ori out, because to her, Ori is like trusting and like all this stuff, and so it's making it hard to enjoy this moment, knowing that Kennedy is not being genuine right now. At least from what her confessional notes say, she's not being genuine. I love Remy. Quick update on Attached at the Hip by Christine Riccio. I have things to say. Okay, so we did another challenge, and the winner was Osprey. It looks like Osprey. Him and his teammates, which I can't remember who that is at the moment, they won the second challenge, and they all include puzzles. Ori came in second, and Osprey chose Ori, which was like shocking. And he's afraid of the ocean, but he recognized the quotes on her back. They bonded over the quotes on her back, on like her shoulders, like her quote collection of tattoos. Okay, and I love it. Chapter 28, like they're bonding over books and stuff, and like favorite childhood book, teen book, and now book, even though they both admit that that's hard. And the one that Ori said for her teen book, teen is probably this book called Accidentally Abroad. It's more obscure. Describe it. It's a study abroad romance duology, yellow cover. Oh, I think I've seen a yellow cover with like a street lamp. If you don't know what that is referencing, oh, it is referencing, Again But Better, her debut novel,
Accidentally Abroad,
which is a study abroad romance, a study abroad book. I say study abroad rom-com because I love the humor in these books. And I was like, oh my gosh. And Street Lamp being the cover, like, it references something. But if you haven't read that book, I don't want to say. I'm not going to say, but if you've read Again But Better, you know what it's referencing. And also, I was not the biggest fan of Osprey. Initially, I didn't like him because I thought he was like a stuck-up butthead. Because that's what he was giving in the beginning. But now that Ori is spending time with him, he's not bad. I am so unbelievably ticked off right now. I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad, okay? I just finished chapter 32. Yeah, 32. I'm now in like some confessional notes. And they did, they did another challenge, and Remy got to pick first. Okay? Remy, like, it was a food challenge, or it didn't do too well on that. She got the first one done. But then the second one was a tarantula, and spiders are her arch nemesis, and I totally get it, because same. Especially like a tarantula, had to eat a boiled tarantula in the second round, and then there's a third round, which was like live worms or something. I don't even want to think about it. And Remy ate the tarantula for Ori. She was not eliminated from like the show, but like from the game. And then Remy got to pick first, and you know who he picked? He picked Kennedy, and I'm so mad right now. And Osprey couldn't pick Ori again because they were just partnered up. So by default, she's in exile for like 3 days. And I'm so mad at Remy. And you know what? Right now, I don't like him, and I'm glad I still like Osprey, even though our girl's gonna be like spending 3 days alone. And there was a whole voting thing, and I'm like, girl, Womentopia is fake. Okay, because Kennedy, she doesn't want you to win. She may say she wants a woman to win, Ori being a woman, but she doesn't want you to win. And she's just doing this alliance so she can vote you off in the end and so she can win. She's playing all those mind games. And I'm just like, don't trust Kennedy. Don't. Ugh. And I don't know how my girl's gonna survive in isolation or exile. The end of chapter 37, okay? And excuse me, what do you mean? Remy doesn't have a sister? What are you talking about? He has an older brother, and both of his grandmothers are dead. He said that he has a younger sister and that he lives with his grandmother in California. The mom said both his grandmothers are dead. He does not have a sister. Ori overhears this when she's going to the bathroom during they're like in this hotel resort in Fiji, like on a certain floor because of a cyclone. But that feels more like a cyclone to me. What do you mean? Is he's lying this entire time? What if he's working with Kennedy all along? Like, why would he make up a sister and make up that he lives with his grandma? Like, why would he make this stuff up other than like to win the show? But like, why would you say it to Ori, you know, like... But I do not trust him one bit anymore. And like, my girl is like, gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. No, you actually don't. In this show, no you don't. I mean, if someone made up a sister and like living with their grandma in California and going to a college they don't go to, and a sister they do not have, and a grandmother which is dead, both of them, I wouldn't give them the benefit of the doubt, especially if I heard it from like the actual producers, well, overheard, but from the actual producers of the show that I am on. I would not be giving that man the benefit of the doubt at all. I'm now to chapter 41. Then decided I want her with Osprey now. They're now paired up again. Remy is paired up with Kennedy and Priya. One gets a third wheel and it was a... because they lost rock, paper, scissors. And one of the challenges they did with their loved ones. So Ori got to be with Lark, her sister. Except Remy, he wasn't with his sister Jerry. He was with his friend Tom. Even more confirmation that he sucks. I'm literally reacting to this like I would react to a reality show, dating show. Okay, things are getting confusing. Not confusing, but confusing. One, I have to say, page 297. They're playing, the only people left now is Ori, Remy, and Osprey, which I'm rooting for him to be with Ori. Because I can't gauge if Remy is actually lying or telling the truth, but like, it's up in the air right now for that. I'm not liking him that much right now. Playing Truth or Dare. Remy clearly has had a bit to drink, but he asked Osprey truth or dare, and he said truth. And then he asked, have you and Ori kissed? And then Osprey says, no, we have not. And then Remy smiles, his eyes sparkling, you should. She hasn't kissed many people. Remy, I snap. What the heck? I can tell she wants to give it a go, he continues. This way you both get it out of your systems. And then Remy picks up her foot. Remy picks up her foot and starts massaging it. And then she says, okay, you don't have to do that. Then he goes until he's behind her and pulls her on into his lap against his chest. And then presses his lips into her hair and fingers like the puka shells around her neck, which he gave her. But I'm like, girl, take them off already. Like, and then she's like, what are you doing? And then Remy's like, he doesn't care. And then she says, I care. And then Remy says, I thought you said you two are just friends. And then she said, we are friends. Like, being friends doesn't mean you can just do that in front of other people. Also, he didn't know the director of Iron Man, his favorite movie, and he says he's a director and stuff. So like, I don't trust him at all. And I'm really rooting for Ori and Osprey to be together, because like, you can't give me this other guy who honestly I like a lot more, and then have her go with Remy, who might be lying. Like, even if he's not lying, and even if it was just a thing created by the show to create drama, I still don't trust him. And I'm so very confused right now, like in that sense, where I don't know if I can trust him or not. Ori won! Ori won! Oh my gosh! Shane's here! Shane Primaveri! From Get Better! Wait, so is Shane the author of Accidentally Abroad and Flailing into what? I can't remember that exact one. Stop it! Ori and Osprey end up together. Ori and Osprey end up together. Finish this by the end of June, maybe. I'm addicted. It really had me going. I honestly could have sat down and read this in one day. Alright everyone, welcome to the outro part of this video slash little. And what I have to say about this book is that wow, I loved it so much. I was consumed. And while this is like a survivor with a romantic twist, like it's not all just about the romance. Like there's more going on. There's more to it. There's the show, obviously. There's challenges. It was so fun to read, and like the days where they're partnered up as well. If you have been skeptical about picking up a Christine Riccio book because she's originally a booktuber, I really recommend it, like a lot. Especially if you do enjoy Survivor or reality TV shows in general. I did rate it at 5 stars. And it's just, oh, it's so good. And if you have read the other 2 books, we do see Jamie and Zara in here from Better Together. But also, I know some people may not like that, but I really love that she brings her other characters back. But yeah, Attached to the Hip by Christine Riccio. 5 stars. I recommend. Though the one thing I'm sad about is that this one doesn't have a fancy stamp on it. Like with Again the Better, there's one with like watermelon and one with like toast, fresh toast. And Better Together, there's a microphone, and the one there's an ice cream cone. I know this vlog was probably all over the place, but you know, sometimes that is how it is, especially if it's a book that I find myself like breezing through and really enjoying. So anyways, I will see you in the next video. Bye.